What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update and third stimulus check update. In this video, we're going to go over the latest information on the $600 stimulus checks, the $300 per week stimulus checks, delivery timelines of each one of those, in addition to the $2,000 stimulus checks, new calls for President Donald Trump to be impeached because of what he said yesterday, and also the Georgia Senate runoff races, which will determine how fast we will get our $2,000 stimulus checks. A lot of news to go over in this video. Don't forget to hit the like button for us down below. And if you're new, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new updates regarding the second stimulus check, the third stimulus check, and everything else related. Okay, couple things to note. The $600 stimulus checks are going out. Some people have already gotten their $600 checks in the mail if there was mail through snail mail, not direct deposit. Also, there's debit cards starting to be received. Also, some people who get their checks in the mail are getting it through direct deposit. You need to, or I'm sorry, getting it through a debit card. You got to be careful with these debit cards because they're very nondescript. And apparently, they say they are from Meta Bank. They say Money Network Cardholder Services. So if you get a debit card in the mail that's from Meta Bank and it says Money Network on it, it's your stimulus check on a debit card. So don't throw it away and don't give the number to anybody. There's a lot of scams going on right now. Be very careful with that. Don't give your bank account information, your passwords. Don't give them to anybody. Don't trust anybody. Even if you see me asking for it in the comments, don't give it to anybody because there's people even scamming that. They're basically making fake profiles that look like me, and they'll go in the comments and try to like sell you Bitcoin and stuff like that. So don't trust anybody right now with your money because there's a lot of scams going on. The only thing you can trust is what I physically say in the video. If I comment below, it will have a check mark by my name because I'm verified to have over 100,000 subscribers. So there will be a check mark directly next to my name for any comments down below. And also I heart a lot of comments. If you see a heart, it can only come from the channel creator. Okay, so let me know if you have gotten your $600 stimulus check via direct deposit or in the mail, or if you've got a debit card in the mail, and let our viewers know if you've gotten your $300 per week unemployment money and what state you are from down below in the comments. That'll help out a lot of our viewers of which states are sending out the unemployment, who's getting their checks so far. There seems to be no rhyme or reason to who receives the $600 stimulus checks first. They're going out in batches, and apparently they have only until January 15th to send all this out, or else they run into a deadline, which honestly, I think they're going to possibly have to extend that because, well, they have to send out hundreds of millions of stimulus checks. So let me know down below in the comments if you've gotten yours, what state you're from, if you got your unemployment. If you got a debit card or a check in the mail, it'll help out our viewers going forward to try to figure out all this up. Also, I need to mention on the PPP grants and the PPP loans and free grants for anybody that has a side business, a small business, a side hustle. You drive for Uber, you drive for DoorDash, you sell products on Amazon, you get 1099, you're an independent contractor, you're a gig worker, any of those things, you likely can receive a bucket of money, thousands of dollars through the PPP grants. There's another grant, billions of dollars, like $300 billion in that $900 billion package. Literally a third of that money goes to small business owners and to help them pay their employees. If you're just a single person with a side business, you are considered an employee. Well, that's not out yet, and the new guidelines are going to be out apparently on January 6th. That's on Wednesday. That's the day they certify or try to certify the presidential election. So I will be updating you guys on that. When that comes out, I'll walk you guys through how to claim those buckets of money for you or anybody you know that might be able to claim this. Also, the mortgage and rent assistance money is not out yet either, but there's $25 billion in there for states. As we went over in the last video, Florida alone is getting like $1.4 billion. And there's more states and cities coming out with rent assistance programs on the state and city level. I will be walking you through how to claim that as soon as that money opens up. That is not open up either yet, so stay tuned. The IRS Get My Payment tool is open. briefly show you how to use this so you don't get scammed. Don't click on the wrong thing. Just go to Google and type in IRS Get My Payment. Literally, you see it right there. IRS Get My Payment. Click on that. And what you're going to want to do is make sure you go to the official IRS website. You can see here, IRS Gov Get My Payment Tool. Go to that. And yeah, great pop up there. IRS and the Treasury are now delivering second rounds of payments. Okay. So what you can do here is you can go here and click this Get My Payment tool, check the status of your economic impact payments, your stimulus payments. There is a lot of delays on this. Note here, it says, please do not call the IRS about the stimulus payments. Our phone assisters do not have additional information beyond what's here on irs.gov and in the Get My Payment application tool. So this is irs.gov/coronavirus/get-my-payment. Easiest way is just Google IRS Get My Payment tool. Go here and go through the steps of getting your payment. Right now, there's extreme high demand because a lot of people are trying to figure out where their checks are. So you might get this wait screen, and again, it might get better in non-prime time, late at night, early in the morning, or over the next few days. Also, we're going to talk about President Trump possibly having a new impeachment, which is kind of crazy because literally it's in 2 weeks the new inauguration comes in. But then we're going to talk about the $2,000 stimulus check and the latest information on that. President Donald Trump has taken a lot of slack from what he said yesterday with a new 1-hour audio phone call that's released. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the entire 1-hour audio because that would just be an extremely long video. But I will show you a clip it here with Bernie Sanders, Senator Bernie Sanders' reaction to that on what he thinks, and new Democrats that are calling for him to be impeached because he basically told the Georgia Election Committee to find 12,000 votes so that he can become the winner, depending on how you take what he said. Let me show you.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
It is the most consequential attack on American democracy in the history of our country.
There's nothing wrong with saying that, that you've recalculated.
Well, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
This is what mafia does. And what Trump was essentially saying to Raffensberger, the Secretary of State in Georgia, is, hey, get me 12,000 votes so I can win. And if not, by the way, there may be criminal action against you and your attorney. This is beyond outrageous. This is not only impeachable, it is certainly a criminal offense. When you run for office, you can't threaten public officials about manipulating the vote for you to win. That is not what democracy is about.
So let me know your thoughts on that whole situation there. Again, I try not to lean one way or another, but let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But the Democrats are pretty mad about this situation. They're asking the FBI director to open a criminal probe into President Donald Trump after this leaked phone call that was just announced. And yeah, they're not very happy. Trump faces calls for impeachment over the phone call. This is rank lawlessness happening domestically. Now, President Donald Trump has a very different take on things. He tweets, "How can you certify an election when the numbers being certified are verifiably wrong? You will see the real numbers tonight during my speech, but especially on January 6th. Republicans have pluses and minuses, but one thing is sure, they never forget." He goes on to say, "We are not acting to thwart the democratic process. We are acting to protect it." And the, quote, surrender caucus within the Republican Party, a direct jab to Republicans and Mitch McConnell, will go down in infamy as weak and ineffective guardians of our nation who were willing to accept the certification of fraudulent presidential numbers. Now, remember, on Wednesday, they will go to certify the presidential election, and at least 140, both House and Senate now, Republicans are going to vote against counting the electoral votes. The Electoral College has now already certified Biden as the winner. Republicans in both the House and the Senate are threatening to not certify that, and it is going to be absolutely crazy. Now, tomorrow on Tuesday is the Georgia Senate runoff races. going to be hot videos tomorrow for you guys because this will determine who controls the Senate. If the Democrats win both seats, they will take over the Senate. If the Republicans win one out of the two seats, the Republicans and Mitch McConnell will retain the power in the Senate. Mitch McConnell will retain the Senate Majority Leader position, where he has the power to effectively table $2,000 stimulus check bills like he did now. Remember, he has his own bill, and we kind of ran up into into the Senate election races. Even if the Republicans do win one of the two seats, which they're losing both of them right now. Right now, the Democrats in early poll and early results are winning both seats. But if the Republicans do win one, Mitch McConnell has his own bill for $2,000 stimulus checks. The Democrats will basically just need to give a few concessions to Mitch McConnell. We've heard from both Republican Senator Josh Hawley and Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, from both of them, that there is enough of votes from the Republicans in the Senate to pass the $2,000 stimulus check bill. They'll likely just have to give a few concessions to Mitch McConnell to make him happy if he does retain the Senate Majority Leader position. If he doesn't, they'll be able to just do stimulus checks and stimulus packages without him. In fact, let me show you the latest of what Joe Biden said just moments ago regarding the $2,000 stimulus check.
Many are fearful, and many have given up hope. Look at the lines at food banks. Hours and hours and hours. This is the United States of America, for God's sake. And their food lines, like we've not seen since the Depression. And they're getting longer. Families, children, people have worked their whole lives and never asked for a thing except a fighting chance. Now, they're lining up for food in America. And the debate over $2,000 isn't some abstract debate in Washington. It's about real lives. Your lives, the lives of good, hard-working Americans. And if you're like millions of Americans all across this country, you need the money, you need the help, and you need it now. Look, Georgia, there's no one in America with more power to make that happen than you, the citizens of Atlanta, the citizens of Georgia. And that's not an exaggeration, that's literally true.
Now, as the new Congress was sworn in yesterday, we've already had both Nancy Pelosi and several leaders from both sides saying that the $2,000 stimulus checks and the next stimulus check and next stimulus package is the number one priority that they need to pass and start working on immediately now that the new Congress is in session, except for these two Senate seats and who will be the leader of the Senate going forward. The good news is we got the $900 billion package, $600 stimulus checks per person, $2,400 for a family of four, $300 per week unemployment extension until mid-March. The Biden administration has said that they will renew that when that comes up. Also, the eviction moratorium goes until the end of January, and they also said that they want to renew that also coming up with the new stimulus package in January. So a lot of these things, it's good that we got some money. We got the PPP money, we got the unemployment money, we got the stimulus checks, rent assistance, food assistance, but really a lot of them are saying that they know that it's just a down payment. It was just something, especially because half of the money of that $900 billion wasn't even new money. It was money used from the previous stimulus package. So there's still plenty of money to be used for next stimulus packages. Remember, the US has spent less than half of what other countries have spent per capita per GDP, basically based on the size of their economy. We've spent less than half of the average of other first world countries. So we still have a long ways to go. And Dr. Fauci says that he doesn't expect that we will get anywhere close to normal until the fall of 2021. And if we have to go another 6 to 9 months of dealing with the pandemic, we're for sure going to need more stimulus in all the areas to kind of get us through these times until we get somewhat back to normal. Economists actually say that spending stimulus now, especially while interest rates are near zero and we're in a pandemic, is a much better use of money than not spending and making the recovery, making the economy take years to get back on track, that spending money now and getting the economy back on track faster, say by the end of 2021, will actually save us more money in the long run because the economy will be back, jobs will be back, people will be spending, and everything will be back to normal. Will actually generate more revenue, more tax revenue, and more jobs, more everything faster. Will actually save us more money than trying to not spend more stimulus now. And honestly, the push for the next stimulus package and the next stimulus check is already underway. Tomorrow will be a huge day determining who is going to be in charge of the Senate and if Mitch McConnell is still going to be the leader or not in the Senate. Right now, it looks like he's not going to be. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell icon on so you get notifications. New videos tomorrow, 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I expect that there will probably be a nighttime video tomorrow, 11 p.m. also, because there's just going to be breaking news throughout the entire day. So I will see you guys at 10 a.m. Eastern Time in the morning. You can click this top video to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA, where I have taught dozens of people how to replace their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.